Alright, let's get into it. The scene starts off with Oogway relaxing and meditating in the spirit realm when suddenly he feels something coming towards him. It turns out to be a jade blade, which he manages to stop. He looks up and he sees another jade blade coming towards him, which he manages to deflect. We then see who they came from, and it's Kai, who's basically someone who used to be good with Oogway in the past. They were really close back then, basically brothers, but after Oogway banished him to the spirit world, Kai wants to take his chi. Oogway tells Kai that their battle ended 500 years ago, and Kai says he's ready for a rematch. And this is where Oogway gets to rage baiting Kai and tells him it took him long enough, and he just smiles in his face, to where Kai just comes charging in. Kai cuts through some rubble, and I don't know what it is, but these weapons are just so cool to me. Like, just seeing them in action every time Kai uses them, they just look so good. I'm so glad the writers gave him this for weapons. Oogway manages to dodge the blade and creates a word which I think means chi in Chinese, I'm not too sure, and he manages to hit Kai directly. Kai recovers and he starts to tell Oogway about how he's collected every single chi from every single master in the spirit realm, including Tai Lung's. Man, Tai Lung just cannot catch a break in these movies. First he's in prison for 20 years, and then gets beaten the shit out of by Po, and then gets his chi stolen by Kai. Like, I feel so sorry for him, man. Kai manages to get a hold of these two boulders and he sends it straight towards Oogway, who creates a yin and yang symbol with his chi. The two collide, which causes a massive shockwave across the realm. Kai manages to grab a hold on Oogway and tells him that he couldn't stop him, to which Oogway responds he was never going to stop him. That's for Queso to do. Kai manages to absorb Oogway's chi and he heads back to the mortal realm. We fast forward a little bit and see Crane and Mantis trying to look for Kai and the zombies, and they find other Kung Fu masters who are doing the same thing. They stop in front of a wrecked ship, and for whatever reason, these stupid masters decide to run in one by one. They seriously went into a place where they know someone can turn people into jade zombies and didn't even think of a proper plan of attack. Yeah, they deserve what happened to them. Mantis goes running in, and I'll give you a few seconds to guess what happens to him. If you said that he gets his chi stolen, then congratulations, you're correct. Crane sees this and he starts to run in and starts to look around. He looks behind him and this is where he sees a 10 feet tall Kai just staring him down. Crane decides to do what everyone would do in this situation and just pretends he didn't see him and tries to walk away, but Kai pins him down. Crane kicks him away and is ready to fight after seeing Mantis' chi. He runs in, but Kai just puts the chi in his face and this causes Crane to go flying back. Kai tells Crane that he's going to destroy the Jade Palace and everyone in it. Crane grabs a barrel and throws it at Kai and he tries to run away, but it's already too late as Kai manages to get a hold on him and absorbs his chi. We cut over to Shifu and the others and they see Crane flying in the air, but Shifu already knows what happens to them and Crane and Mantis land in front of them. And this is where we get probably one of the greatest entrances of all time. Everything about Kai's entrance is just chef's kiss, from the music, to the green around him, to the blades clashing on the floor, and the fact that he's basically vibing to the song. Kai starts to explain how he fought by Oogway's side and loved him like a brother, but after he betrayed him, he's ready to destroy everything that he created and they begin the fight. Monkey tries to go in first, but he just gets completely knocked away by the blade. Tigress jumps in and tries to kick him, but Kai manages to dodge the first and second kick and she moves out of the way. Viper comes in on the blade and tries to go for Kai, but he dodges and Tigress comes back in missing a kick and gets kicked away herself. Monkey dodges the blade swing and tries to go for a kick, but he gets knocked away. Shifu comes in and dodges the first swing, but gets hit. Kai decides to go after Tigress, who manages to dodge and gets a good kick, causing another shockwave. But this kick makes Kai understand it now and uses the Jade zombies to go after them. Crane grabs Tigress, sending him off screen, and Mantis somehow manages to pick up a piece of this statue and launches it at Viper, who manages to dodge. Shifu still decides to go after Kai and manages to land a kick. Kai misses the swing and Shifu uses this to hold onto his arm and dodges the next swing. Shifu dodges the kick and stops the blade with his foot. Shifu tells Kai that he isn't going to let him destroy Oogway's memories and Kai says, "Bitch, this is gonna happen whether you like it or not." Monkey goes onto Mantis and tries to talk to him, but Mantis says, "Since you want to hold on to me, I got something for you," and gives him 2 kicks to the face and starts throwing him around like he's a ragdoll and sends him towards Tigress and Viper and hits them repeatedly. And to why he just doesn't let Mantis go, I have no idea. We go back over to Shifu, who is currently dodging and deflecting the blades. Yeah, Shifu is definitely a part of the Weave Nation. He manages to stop Kai from damaging the statue and runs along the blade like it's a tightrope and goes straight for Kai. But this is where he sees that Oogway already has his chi stolen and Kai knocks him back. Kai tells the zombies to bring Monkey and Viper to him and he absorbs both of their chi. Man, Kai is collecting and catching the chi like they're fucking Pokemon. Tiger tries to go back after Kai, but Shifu stops her and tells her that she needs to go and find Po because Kai is currently an Avengers level threat. Let's just hope that after Kai is stopped, the village doesn't look like a place that the Avengers say that they saved. Kai swings his blade, which sends both of them flying away to Timbuktu. And this is where we see Kai do one of the craziest things I've seen. He puts his blade around the Oogway statue and I kid you not, launches it through the entire Jade Palace, completely destroying it in one go. Yeah, I was absolutely shocked when I first saw this in 2016. This just blew my mind. The place that we've known for the entirety of the Kung Fu Panda franchise just gone like that in just one swing. Yeah, I was shocked. Shifu starts to apologize to Oogway, and man, I feel so sorry for him. Kai walks over and begins to mock him and just absorbs his chi just like that. Yeah, that's usually how it goes, a mock before your defeat. Tiger sees Shifu getting absorbed and manages to find the conveniently placed scroll and runs off to go and find Po. Alright, and that's going to do it for another video, but before I end it, I just want to speak about Kai and this movie as a whole. So when this movie first came out, I'm going to be honest, I wasn't that much of a fan of it. I preferred the other two, and that is the case today as well. Even though I still like this movie a bit more than I did before, and making this video actually makes me start to appreciate it much more. Like I said, I still prefer the other two, but this movie is still good. Like the animation, the plot, like Kai as a whole, like he is a really good villain out of the trilogy. And yes, I said trilogy because as we know, the fourth one does not exist. It was just an imagination. It was just a hallucination. That movie does not exist. But yeah, this movie is still good, and I'm glad I came around to it more after making this video, and more as I went on and became older. But yeah, just to let y'all know, the next 3 videos I already have planned out. It's going to be TMNT, Spectacular Spider-Man, and another Pokemon, so stay tuned for all 3 of those. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.